Is this video for sailing and entertainment purposes only? You're dang skippy it is.
Who's your favorite reaction channel? Somebody asked. Karina.
Why are you walking away so fast? You're walking in uniform.
Obsessed with Karina Kaboom. What's wrong with Karina Kaboom? She's a nice lady.
I was ghosted tonight.
Ha! The ha is going in Karina's intro tomorrow. I know it is. I cannot wait.
I don't do that.
You're kidding, right? What's it like knowing that your Amberlynn's the one that got away? I am not fazed.
Good evening.
What are you doing out here?
Hello everybody. In today's video, Amberlynn Reid has finally put out the best content of 2023, but it was for free on Instagram and she deleted it. That's right, you heard it here last. For the low introductory price of absolutely nothing, our girl has actually been ghosted by a boyfriend we didn't know that she had. Or by somebody else. It's an exciting time to be alive, girls. Basically, Amberlynn has been drinking a lot of water yesterday, and she actually did an Instagram mini Q&A where she admitted that she was ghosted by somebody, I guess, that she was seeing. It's okay. The internet is forever. I have the Instagram story. We're going to go over it. Also, she's doing a new Q&A, even though she hasn't answered any of the important questions that people have asked from the old Q&As. It's a wonderful time to be alive, girls. I feel like a girl of 2021 again. We're going to get into all the drama. This is finally the best content that Amberlynn has ever put out, and she deleted it. Well, rinse, lather, delusion, repeat, Kermit. Okay, we're going to get into it, if you could not tell already by this ridiculous intro. As always, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. I'm only sharing my own opinions, not facts. I'm publicly accessible information made public by public figures. I would urge you to please be kind in the comment section to these people. Please do not go out of your way to go to these people's channels and leave them mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments.
Okay, so transparency while I'm eating my sunflower seeds. I was ghosted tonight. Yes. My heart's broke. Yes. But you know what?
Okay, so this story, this Insta story that I just showed you is completely deleted. If you go to Instagram now, she's deleted it, but the the internet is forever, girl. Yes, the internet is forever. You posted it publicly as a public figure. You deleted it when you realized that this was going to embarrass you, but why'd you post it in the first place? Okay, quite a bit to say. There's a few things to say. First of all, I need to show you something that she posted before this Instagram story, which will make a little bit more sense, maybe. So it's a text message that she is presumably having with somebody who identifies as a he, when he doesn't know that side of you yet. Your face is pretty. This person is like saying that you're pretty. That's great. That's great. Lynn, responded with something that we're not going to be talking about on YouTube. It's possible that this is not her text message and she's just posting a meme when he doesn't know that side of you yet. However, I'm reminded of a sonnet by Amberlynn Shakespeare. Remember when she was doing the taste test with the pickles? And I said that my opinion is that she is trying to put out a certain vibe for everyone. So as far as what's actually going on, right?
Monsters, 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 monsters.
I think that Amberlynn is putting out a certain vibe, a feeler out that she's interested in many different people. It could be a new boyfriend that she's been seeing. It could be a person that identifies as him, or she could just be trolling. That could just be a meme. But maybe, possibly, somebody texted Amberlynn and said to her that she has a pretty face. That's great. Okay, let's get down to what actually happened here, okay? So Amberlynn is either doing one or two things. Either she was, drinking before she was going to go out on a date, which I never suggest anybody do that. Because that's not the best possible option at all. Don't do that, Amberlynn. You're going to lose control of your faculties. You don't want the potato incident to repeat. Don't do that, okay? Or what's behind door number Kermit? What is more than likely going on? She probably started drinking because she got ghosted. So look, Amberlynn got her hair washed. She got her, makeup done. She painted the nails. She's wearing a ring. That's it. There's a new person. Okay. The hair is washed. The nails are painted. She's wearing a ring. She thinks she's a cool girl. She's the most entertaining YouTuber in the world. She's a star, everybody.
No, Amberlynn is not allergic to eggs.
Okay, so basically, she probably hasn't been posting videos on YouTube because she's been either one or two things, either just talking and lying to somebody and they were going to meet up and the person ghosted her, which means never talked to her again, blocked her number or whatever. And or what's behind door number 2, she actually was going to go out on the first date with them, the other night, and then they ghosted her. How are people still ghosting people in year 2027? Okay, I'm sorry. How are people still ghosting people in year 2023? Like, it's so ridiculous. I mean, listen, girl, do not get upset, okay? Because ghosting happens to a lot of people. It doesn't mean anything. See, they completely lost out on you ordering them Uber Eats 3 times a day and paying for all their sneakers and paying their rent. There will be more where these people came from. Somebody will not ghost you.
And that's how you build friendship.
So basically, this makes perfect sense. Amber hasn't been posting. She always leaves YouTube when she thinks she's dating somebody in her head. Oh my God, this is the best content our girl has put out for free since 2021. And so, she's been thinking that she's been dating somebody in her head and maybe they were just going to meet up, or maybe they saw each other once or twice, because I will tell you, usually ghosting implies that you already have seen each other, but to each his Kermit, whatever. So basically, somebody was going to go out on a date with her and probably blocked her and ghosted her and stopped talking to her. And she drank a lot, talked about it on Instagram, got embarrassed and deleted it. All right. So moving right along to what else she said in her Instagram. She was like doing filters on her fingers and eating seeds, whatever, she was acting silly. But she tried to do a Q&A and somebody had asked her this question. Would you be able to live on your own? Like nobody to drive you around, to shop, etc. And Amberlynn said that she doesn't do illegal things here.
Who's to say that actually happened?
She also said that she doesn't drive. She doesn't have a license. So no, she doesn't drive. Now, whenever people ask her these type of questions, I highly advise you to ask her specific questions because, Amber's strength as a human is gaslighting, manipulation 101. I'm sorry, what Amber likes to do as a human, not strengths. But Amber will always not answer questions honestly or state a fact that nobody cares about in order to gaslight her way and manipulate her way out of the question. So here is somebody saying, listen, you're not really as an independent Lynn as you pretend to be. Mom has to drive you around. And Amber, instead of admitting that she cannot be on her own, just says she doesn't have a license. We know you don't have a license. My advice to anyone that's asking her these questions, ask more specific questions. Why do you refuse to take Ubers and force your mom and your family members to drive you around? Or a better question, since you spend your money on whatever you want, and I'm not judging her for what she spends her money on, but she clearly has that money to spend. Why, Amberlynn, somebody go out and ask her, why has she not actually went ahead and created a contract with a limousine or car service company and hired a chauffeur so that she can be more independent? So she's doing a big Q&A that she's not going to answer. We're going to look at some honest questions of me actually answering for her because she's never going to answer those questions in a minute. But basically, Amberlynn had some water to drink, did a mini Q&A, got embarrassed that she was dating some person or dating them in her head, and they ghosted her and posted it on Insta for free, couldn't make any money on it, and deleted it out of embarrassment. Rinse, lather, delusion, Kermit, repeat. What do you think about it? Leave it in the dislikes down below. Okay, so basically Amberlynn is 2 for 2. She's already been dating, possibly in her head, maybe 2 people after wifey, and one girl broke it off with her and the other person ghosted her. Okay, rinse, lather, delusion, repeat. Maybe you should have been a better partner to wifey so wifey wouldn't have broken up with you. Okay, so let's talk about her fake Q&A. So Amberlynn posted on her community page, what things do you want to know from me, like about my new video? Like, I'm going to do yet another Q&A in my video. So first of all, I just like to say, I understand that people will use this as like a rebuttal to what I'm about to say, so I'm going to say it first. Okay, I understand that people feel that, like, whenever we say that she has no content and she's relying on her audience, people immediately say, well, reaction or commentary channels are relying on her or Foodie Beauty or anybody else for content. The thing is that this is the entertainment business. And if I didn't talk about these two people, I talk about other people like I did before. The point is, people who are in the public eye, like public figures, always get talked about, right? So content is there because there's so many different public figures, and it's an entire business. It's not just YouTube commentary, right? It's no different than the nightly news. It's no different than, you know, magazines talking about celebrities. This is no different than that. But so what I'm about to say is she has no content without her audience. And when people say that reaction channels have no content without the people that they talk about, I beg to differ, because I can talk about any celebrity like I have in the past. I can talk about anybody, and because it's in the entertainment field. She is a vlogger who has no content unless her audience asks her questions that she refuses to answer honestly and doesn't answer the juicy ones. So rinse, lather, delusion, repeat. Okay. So first of all, I don't understand how she can continuously put out these like community page posts asking people to ask her questions for an upcoming Q&A when she hasn't answered any of them. I remember another sonnet from Amberlynn Shakespeare where she would continuously say that she's doing like a juicy rumors question video. People would ask what they wanted to know, and then she said, well, I'm not answering any of this because I don't like it. So then stop doing these fake Q&A posts on your community page and never even answering the older questions or never getting around to it because you're so busy during the day. She actually told people that she does nothing all day. It's not even an opinion. It's obvious. Okay. So my question is, why do you continue to force people to ask you questions on your community page by straight out deceiving them and telling them that you're going to do a Q&A when you don't even answer the questions from the past? Like, people do have a memory. They know what's going on. Okay. So this is fake. She's never going to tell you the truth. She's going to answer the question of what's her favorite color. So I guess it's no longer green. And, you know, she's going to talk about being a lefty. She's going to say that she loves watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like, she's going to say that she enjoys, I don't know, hanging out with her mom. She's going to say her favorite animal is, you know, deceiving. So the point is that she continuously answers these BS questions that nobody cares about. How many times are you going to say your favorite color and the left hand or whatever? Okay, get a hand massager. Okay, so let's just read the real questions that people are asking, and I'm going to answer them honestly for her since we know she's not going to do that. We are still waiting for the story times that will answer the previous questions you were asked. How about you do that first? 91 likes, exactly correct. She also promised to do a bunch of story times, I figured, to make the money in November and December, and she can't even do that. Why are you on YouTube? Serious question. Are you not on YouTube to make money because this is the only job you have? And by the way, I don't trash her for that. She likes to trash reaction channels that she believes don't have any other jobs than this. But since this is your only career option, why aren't you actually working? Okay. Do you ever get tired of asking for questions and then ignoring the questions being asked? She doesn't. She does this as a troll mechanism. She gets people. This is a manipulation tactic. This is my opinion, what she's doing. She knows that people believe her on some level, that she'll answer some questions that they ask. So she gets a lot of questions that she now knows what people are thinking by the questions that they're asking, but refuses to answer them. Think about what I just said. I don't even think that she does these community page posts in order to do a Q&A. Yeah, she answers some BS questions nobody cares about. I think she wants to know what her audience is actually believing about her so that she could go, and this is my honest opinion, just my opinion, she can go and create 700 fake sock accounts like Damian White, because she already had a whole scandal where she pretended to be a man named Damian White or Damon White, and, you know, defend herself. She just wants to know what people are thinking so that she can go and trash the reaction channels on her sock accounts. And she wants to gauge the audience in their feelings without validating them. That's it. She wants to gauge the audience in what they're feeling without validating the feelings. So
Don't think I don't know you. You've been exposed on YouTube. There, your face on YouTube right now.
Amber, I see right through you. Okay, let's see some other questions. Some people ask the most amazing question. This is the best one I've seen. Question 1. Why are you suddenly no longer complaining about any of your multiple health issues that you were always causing you to be set back, or your mental health problems that you felt the need to use as a crutch every day, suddenly healed from everything? Question 2. Why do these questions get ignored and instead you answer things no one actually cares about? Here's the thing. I'm very sensitive to having anxiety and having mental issues, okay? And I do believe that Amber does, in her words, suffer from it. But the thing is that I believe that she brings these issues out on purpose when she does bad things. For example, when she was harassing a blind man on the internet and saying that he wasn't blind. Or for example, when she told another reaction channel that she did not care or have a sympathy bone for the fact that a human being had a heart attack. Whenever she does anything bad on the internet, or that one time where she threatened Becky with a lawsuit, her ex, long-suffering ex, if Becky said anything. Whenever Amberlynn does anything bad, she makes sure to bring out all of her, issues, to use it as like, oh, well, I'm crying, I'm going through a difficult time, don't bother me over the, bad behavior I've done. So to answer your question, my dear, whoever asked that question, it's because she no longer right now at this moment needs to use her problems as an excuse for people not to hold her accountable for her bad behavior. That's why, okay? And now this, whoever wrote this, you are a rock star. You are amazing. Yeah, when you were in Kentucky, you never filmed your totally real social outings with your totally real friends under the guise of, quote, they're not comfortable being on camera. But in Oklahoma, you filmed just about everything you do with your mom, even though you recently said she wasn't comfortable being on camera. Make it make sense. Okay, and I'm going to end it on this. So what this person, oh, and by the way, there's another person that asked her why she doesn't record and film herself going on dating sites. More than likely, well, she could become desperate enough to finally get there. And by the way, I just want to say I love dating sites. I'm not saying that people are desperate who use them at all. I just want to be clear. It's just that Amberlynn always put out this vibe that she wasn't desperate enough, and the way that she always acted was as if she believed that people are desperate on dating sites. Not at all. You could meet serious partnerships for marriage and everything like that. I love dating sites, whatever. There's nothing wrong with them. But Amber always says that she gets her partners through Instagram. She likes people that, so to answer that question, she loves people who watch her videos and know that she needs a target driver. So that's why she doesn't go on social media. On social media, she's going to have to explain on dating sites, but in the Instagram DMs, oh, that's enough for her. Okay, so let's just handle this amazing question. Why is it that you didn't film yourself going out in Kentucky with all of your fake friends, that she didn't have nothing wrong with being a loner? She just lied about having friends. It's not the same thing, because there's nothing wrong with not having friends, but there's definitely something wrong about lying that you have them. Okay, Amber continuously said that her and wifey would go out, and she would go out with her friends, but couldn't film because they were camera shy. All of this was BS. She later admitted that wifey and her did not go out to dinner the entire 2023. That says to me your relationship was crumbling, not that going out to dinner proves a good relationship. I don't think she wanted to go out with you anymore. I think that the relationship was slowly, on its last leg. She didn't want to hang out with you, okay? And wifey didn't want to be on camera. Mom doesn't want to be on camera, but you film everything that mom does, but you didn't film everything that wifey did. It's because there were no friends in Kentucky that didn't want to be on camera. She made up that story while she was friends with Eric and Ricky, who dumped her. Yeah, those people didn't want to be on camera, but she continuously said she had these other friends. And I think we all know, if these people existed, who they were, and they were not even associated with you. Everybody knows the tea of why you really broke up with wifey. It's been blatant since day one when you went. Let's not forget, she went on her channel in 2021 when she first met wifey and said that wifey is polyamorous. Please, Amberlynn, okay? Cry me a Kermit. Everybody here knows the tea. Moving on. It's obvious that you didn't go out to dinner with wifey in 2023 because your relationship was ending. And I don't think she wanted to go anywhere with you. I think the relationship was ending, and she took you sometimes where you needed to go because you had no other choice, right? But I don't think she wanted to hang out with you. I don't think there were any friends, because otherwise you would have filmed everybody. Now you're with mom, who also is camera shy, but you're filming her because you're actually doing it. That's my main point. That's what I want to end on. Amberlynn, I've been watching her for a long time. I love me some Amberlynn. She creates a fake narrative that isn't actually happening, films and edits that for YouTube to put on a show. She actually said that she wasn't who she claims to be on YouTube. Like her wifey said that she was a character and all this other stuff. Everything you see is fake. There were no friends that were scared to be on camera. She wasn't going out and doing massive things with wifey. She wasn't doing anything, so she wasn't filming it. Now that she's with mom, who again, just like wifey, doesn't want to be on camera, she is filming it because she's actually doing it. There's always a fake narrative. Don't worry, she's not going to answer any of these questions. Anyways, Amberlynn, fresh off her second breakup in her head after wifey, I think that you should go and monetize some content, Amberlynn, make some money, and tell us story time. Independent Lynn was ghosted in her head. Or maybe it was for real. Amber, be safe out there, okay? I'm wishing you all the best, girl. Go make some content. What do y'all think about this? Leave it in the dislikes down below. No, all jokes not aside. Let me know what you think about this video. I want to thank you so very much for watching today. I really appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed today's video, please check out this video on a similar topic. Go and watch it. Go and leave it a like or dislike. Be a friend. If you dislike it, go dislike it. And I will see you very, very soon in the next one. Thanks so much for being here. Bye. You're just going to stand here like this? Who are you? Do you watch Amberlynn Reid? You threw a nut at me earlier. Don't think I don't know you. You've been exposed on YouTube. There, your face on YouTube right now. Hey, what are you doing here? You can't just be walking around in the rain. You need an umbrella. Hello, turkey. Do you love Amberlynn Reid? Come over here. You want some food? We love turkeys here. Are you crossing the road like a chicken? Excuse me, it's raining. You need an umbrella, sir.